Greetings, fellow adventurers! Today we're driving back into the Deadmines, where the Defiance Brotherhood is brewing chaos like a bad cup of coffee. If you missed the last video on Westfall's Defiance questline, go check it out. But for now, let's unravel the stories behind the Deadmines bosses. Well, it involves angry stonemasons and a pirate captain. Buckle up, it's lore time with a side of chuckles. We step into the Deadmines. We encounter Raxor. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it right. Well, anyway, the unsung hero of the construction world. Or at least that's what he tells himself. He's the original Foreman with a plan. And by plan, I mean a map that looks suspiciously like a treasure map. But details. Picture him as the enthusiastic coach of a losing little league team. Every motivational speech feels like an uphill battle. Alright team, today we're not just laying bricks, we're building the path to questionable success. Well, the only path being built leads to chaos. Now, Raxor believes in power of positive reinforcement. He's the kind of boss who rewards a job well done with a sticker and a hearty pat on the back. Maybe he's onto something. Who wouldn't want a gold star for constructing a hideout for mischievous misfeats? Because when life gives you stonemasons, make sure they come with motivational speeches and interpretative dance. Sneed was probably the kid who took apart his parents' toaster just to see if he could put it back together. He couldn't. Well, anyway, he's the mastermind behind the Deadmines' mechanical mayhem. Sneed is the kind of engineer who looked at the toolbox and thought, you know what this needs? More explosions. Together, they're the dynamic duo of how not to build things properly. He's considering a career change to become Azura's first mechanical stand-up comedian. Picture him on stage. Why did the shredder cross the dungeon? To get to the other side of the loot. Gold, right? Sneed's favorite pastime is challenging adventurers to a game of dodge the gears. Well, Sneed, may your gears keep turning, your explosions be spectacular, and your stand-up career take off. Let's chat about Gilnit, aka the Iron Striker, aka the Smelter. Because why settle for one title when you can have two? Godmode is the guy who looked at the forge and thought this could use more fire and explosions. He's not getting any invites to blacksmithing conventions. Godmode, the Smelter, is the type of guy who warms up his coffee by dipping the cup into molten lava. I bet his morning routine involves flexing in front of the mirror and whispering sweet nothings to his favorite hammer. Who needs a therapist when you have an anvil? Godmode is so dedicated to his title of the Smelter that he once tried to forge a new sword using nothing but determination and a handful of marshmallows. So, Godmode, may your forge stay forever lit and your marshmallow sword dreams come true. Mr. Smite, the pirate captain with an ego the size of his hat. Well, he doesn't have a hat here, but let's be honest, he's a pirate. He's got one somewhere. Practices his menacing laughter in the mirror every morning. He is the kind of pirate who doesn't just sail the seas. He conquers them with a swagger that could make even the most seasoned sailors jealous. Mr. Smite's entrance is so dramatic, I wouldn't be surprised if he rehearsed it in front of a mirror every morning. Picture this. Puff of smoke, a dramatic pose, and a booming voice saying, "Ahoy there, you scalawags! Prepare to be boarded with style. Arr, me hearties! If you ain't plundering treasure, ye be plundering the potential within." Mr. Smite's fighting style is a mix of classic swordplay and dance. May your hat stay grand, your entrances be epic, and your dance moves legendary. set our sights on the high seas of humor and talk about the one, the only Captain Greenscan. Captain Greenskin's ship is so green I wouldn't be surprised if he's secretly part of the eco-friendly pirate movement. Rumor has it he recycles his cannonballs and composts his maps. He's not just plundering for treasure, he's plundering for the planet. His favorite sea shanty is a remix of 50 Shades of Green, dedicated to his one true love, loot.
What shall we do with the drunken sailor? What shall we do with the drunken sailor? What shall we do with the drunken sailor? Early in the morning, way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises. Early in the morning, put him in the longboat until he's sober. Put him in the longboat until he's sober. Put him in the longboat until he's sober. Early in the morning, way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises.
And finally, we reach the big boss himself, Edwin Van Cleef. The architect of Defias. Edwin is the guy who looked at an unfinished building and thought, why finish it when I can turn it into a den of thieves? Word on the street is that he's still bitter about not winning Best Stonemason of Stormwind at the local fair. Edwin is so committed to his revenge plot against Stormwind that he's considering starting a self-help group for disgruntled architects. Welcome to Build Your Future, where we turn blueprints into blue moods and revenge into a feature wall. Meet Cookie, the hero of the Deadmines. He's not our typical dungeon dweller. No sir. He's the culinary connoisseur, turning chaos into a culinary adventure. His muffins are so good, adventurers willingly face peril for a taste. Cookie, where danger meets dessert. And there you have it, folks. The Deadmines bosses with a side of dad jokes. Until next time, may your loot be epic and your laughter be contagious. Stay legendary.